On a freezing winter night in Chicago, little Emma and her loyal police dog Rex walked through a dark alley. Everything seemed normal until Rex suddenly froze. His ears shot up, his tail stiffened, and he growled, a warning growl. "Rex, what's wrong?" Emma whispered. Rex pulled her forward through the falling snow. Then she saw them and froze. Two FBI agents slumped against a brick wall, hands and feet tightly bound, bodies covered in snow, white foam frozen at their lips. Someone had poisoned them and left them to die. Emma's voice cracked. "Rex, what happened to them?" What would unfold in the next 10 minutes would change everything. This story is unbelievable. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. Where are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments. The dark alley. The wind howled through downtown Chicago's narrow streets. Thick snowflakes swirled under dim streetlights. It was a freezing winter night, and the world felt smaller, quieter. Little Emma walked beside Rex, her father's trusted police K9. "Dad said we'd reach home faster this way," she whispered, though her voice trembled. The night felt heavier. They entered the dark alley between two buildings. Rex's posture changed. His shoulders stiffened, tail lowered. He let out a sharp breath. Halfway down, Rex suddenly stopped. Not just stopped, froze. His entire body went rigid, muscles tightening. His ears stood straight, scanning. Emma felt the leash jerk. "Rex?" Rex lifted his nose, inhaling deeply. A low rumble vibrated from his throat. This wasn't playful. This was warning. Emma's stomach twisted. She trusted Rex completely. Her father always said, "If Rex reacts, react with him." Rex stepped ahead, pulling Emma firmly. Each step grew quicker, more urgent. Emma stumbled, trying to keep up. "Rex, slow down!" He didn't. He was following something, a sharp chemical scent. His nose twitched, following the invisible trail. His tail stiffened. Rex barked once, short, loud, commanding. Emma flinched. Whatever he detected was close, too close, because 2 lives depended on it. Finding the agents, Rex's paws quickened through the snow. The deeper they moved, the darker it became. Then Rex stopped again, but this time it was alarm. He lowered his head, fur bristling, and let out a deep, guttural growl. Emma froze behind him. "Rex, what is it?" Then the wind shifted. A strange smell hit her, harsh, chemical, bitter. It stung her throat. She coughed. That's when she saw them. 2 dark shapes against the brick wall. But as Emma stepped closer, her breath hitched. They weren't shapes, they were people. 2 FBI agents, their jackets thick and frost-covered, bold yellow letters across their chests, FBI. The officers were slumped against the wall, tied with thick ropes, snow piled in their laps. Their heads hung forward, drifting between sleep and unconsciousness. "Are they okay?" Emma whispered. Rex rushed to them, sniffing their faces, nudging their hands, whining in distress. Then Emma saw it. White foam clung to their mouths, frozen by the icy wind, their lips turning blue, skin pale, almost gray. Emma gasped, "Poison." Her knees buckled and she sank into the snow. "Rex, they're hurt!" Rex paced frantically, whining louder, barking into the empty alley, but no one heard. The storm muffled everything. Emma crawled forward and touched the woman's cold arm. The agent didn't move. Emma shook her shoulder, only a faint, shaky exhale. Barely alive. Emma's heart tightened. The agents weren't just hurt, they were dying, and she and Rex were the only ones there. Desperate call for help, Emma knelt in the snow, her breath trembling. The woman agent's eyelashes were frozen together. Emma brushed snow from her face. Her skin felt like ice. "Please, wake up," Emma whispered, voice cracking. The man looked worse, his head slumped, breath shallow and uneven. Emma touched his arm and recoiled, frighteningly cold. Rex pushed his nose against the woman's cheek, sniffing frantically, whining louder. He knew they were running out of time. "Rex, what do we do?" Emma choked. Rex barked sharply. Emma bit her lip. Her father always said crying wastes time when someone needs help. She forced herself to think. The foam, pale skin, weak breathing. "They're poisoned," she whispered. Emma reached into her pocket with trembling hands. She pulled out the small red button on Rex's collar, the emergency distress beacon her father had shown her. She pressed it once. A tiny click. Then a faint green light blinked on the collar. "Dad said this will call the police," Emma whispered. But the storm was vicious. The city felt too far away. Emma ran to the alley entrance, cupped her hands and shouted, "Help! Somebody, please!" Her small voice disappeared into the wind. Snow battered her face. She screamed again, louder, but the storm swallowed every sound. She returned to the agents defeated. "No one can hear us!" Rex pressed against Emma's arm, then his ears perked. He lifted his head, staring toward the entrance, barking with new intensity. Emma grabbed the woman's cold hand. "Please hold on. My dad will come." Rex's beacon kept blinking, fighting through the storm. Finally, Rex barked sharply, almost a command. Maybe someone had heard them. The attacker returns. The storm softened for a moment. Emma lifted her head. Something felt different. Rex felt it too. His ears shot up, his body stiffened. Then Emma heard it. Crunch, a heavy footstep in the snow. Her breath froze. Rex growled, deep, threatening. He stepped in front of her. A figure emerged from the white haze. Tall, dark-coated, moving with chilling calmness. His boots sank with each step. Hood pulled low. Emma could see the glint of metal at his waist. He wasn't lost. He was coming back. Emma's heart hammered. She clutched Rex's fur. The man stopped, staring at the unconscious agents, then at Emma. "Well," he said coldly, "this is unexpected." Emma couldn't speak. "You shouldn't be here, little girl." Rex stepped forward fully between them. His growl deepened. The man smiled. Thin, cruel. "So the dog found them. Smart dog. Too smart." Emma swallowed hard, fear tightening her throat. "These agents weren't supposed to make it," he muttered. "And now you're ruining everything." Rex barked sharply, warning. "Back off, mutt." The man reached into his coat. Emma screamed, "No," but instead of a weapon, he pulled out a small silver vial. "I should have used more." Emma's stomach dropped. He was the poisoner. The man stepped forward, raising the vial. "Sorry, kid. You weren't part of the plan." Rex exploded into motion. With a powerful leap, he launched toward the man's arm. The man stumbled, vial slipping from his fingers. Emma screamed as Rex collided with the attacker, knocking him into the snow. Rex's heroism. The man crashed with a heavy thud, Rex's weight slamming into him. The vial flew, disappearing into the snow. Rex pinned him, teeth inches from his face, growling like a warning siren. The man twisted violently. "Get off me!" He reached into his coat. Rex lunged for his wrist, clamping down hard. The man howled. He grabbed ice with his free hand and swung at Rex's head. Rex dodged, letting go briefly. The man scrambled up. "You stupid mutt!" Rex growled deeper. The man lunged. Rex was faster, leaping sideways, then tackling him again. They slid across ice, snow spraying like glass. The criminal twisted sharply, shoving Rex off balance, enough to reach inside his coat. This time, he pulled out a knife. "Back off, dog," blade glinting. Rex snarled, positioning between Emma and the man. The man raised the knife. Rex barked once, thunderous, and lunged. The knife slashed, barely missing Rex's neck. Rex clamped the man's arm, spinning with the takedown force. The man dropped the knife, screaming. Rex pinned him again, growling like the earth shaking. Emma grabbed the knife and kicked it deep into snow. The man struggled weakly. "Let me go." Rex growled louder. Suddenly, footsteps, multiple, fast. "Police, stay where you are! K9 unit, hands visible! Visual on the girl, move in!" Emma's head snapped toward the entrance. Shadows, uniforms, flashlights slicing through snow. Rex had done it. Help was here. Rescue and recovery. Blue and red lights spilled into the alley. Officers shouted, boots pounded. "The K9's got him! Secure the suspect!" Within seconds, officers rushed forward. Rex pinning the criminal, Emma shaking beside the agents. "Rex, off!" a familiar voice commanded. "Daddy!" Emma gasped. Officer Harrison ran toward her, face pale. Rex obeyed, stepping back to Emma. Two officers tackled the criminal, slapping restraints on his wrists. Harrison dropped to his knees, grabbing Emma's face. "Emma, are you hurt?" She shook her head. "Daddy, the agents, they were poisoned." Paramedics sprinted forward with equipment, cutting the ropes, checking vitals. Male agent, barely a pulse. Female, shallow breathing, hypothermia. "Toxin indicators, preparing antidote." Emma watched as paramedics lifted the agents onto stretchers, wrapping them in thermal blankets. Harrison pulled Emma close. "My brave girl, how did you find them?" "Rex did. He led me here." Harrison looked at Rex. "You saved them, both of you. Ready for transport. Move." The race for survival had begun. Thus honor. 2 days later, sunlight streamed through the hospital. Emma and Rex stood with her father outside the recovery room. The door opened. Agent Martinez and Agent Carter stepped out, weak but smiling. Martinez knelt before Emma. "You saved our lives." Emma blushed. "Rex found you." Carter scratched Rex's ears. "You're both heroes." Agent Rodriguez approached holding a velvet box. "On behalf of the FBI, we present Emma with an honorary citizen's commendation, and Rex receives a Medal of Valor." He opened the box. Inside was a silver badge with Emma's name. Emma's eyes sparkled. Rex wagged his tail proudly. Rodriguez smiled. "You're both honorary members of our task force." Harrison rested his hand on Emma's shoulder. "You did good, kiddo." Emma wrapped her arms around Rex. "We did it together. Heroes don't always wear badges. Sometimes they wear tiny boots and walk alongside a loyal dog who refuses to give up. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button and subscribe to Fur and Feather Tales. We bring you stories of hope, courage, and heroism every week. See you in the next story. Take care.